Well, the world's largest Indigenous tourism conference is being held in Edmonton next weekend. Keith Henry, CEO and President of the Indigenous Tourism Association of Canada, is here with more about the event and the impact Indigenous tourism is making across the country. Good morning to you.
Good morning to you as well. Thanks for having me here.
Great to have you with us. And I'm very curious, what is the theme for this year's conference?
Yeah, this is our 13th International Indigenous Tourism Conference, and the theme is Come Walk With Us. It's just a call to action to the tourism industry for the non-Indigenous and Indigenous businesses and, of course, our Indigenous tourism market across the country to continue building what the opportunity is for both domestic and international visitors, ways we work together to market, support development, a number of those fronts. So this is a theme that we continue to build as we just lift up Indigenous tourism as part of the destination expectations as to present Canada to not only ourselves but to the world.
Okay, very interesting. And what is actually happening at the conference itself?
Yeah, this is what we're trying to do with the conference. The Indigenous Tourism Association of Canada has brought this conference into Canada years ago. We work across the country, and we're trying to help showcase Canada as a global leader, as an Indigenous destination. So we do a lot of work around development, helping businesses grow and become market and export ready. And on the marketing side, we try and share intel, insights, what's selling to consumers, how do our Indigenous tourism businesses, grow their businesses, how are they feasible, how are they sustainable. So we see a variety of communities coming, and plus we have a tremendous number of new international visitors or guests that are coming to our conference. It's become the international platform. In fact, we have delegates from 14 other countries coming to hear what we're doing in Canada.
That's amazing. And how is Indigenous tourism impacting Canada?
Well, Indigenous tourism is a core. I've been around the industry for a number of years now. And, when I first started my journey as in helping promote and develop Indigenous tourism, it was kind of an add-on. It was a nice to have. It was protocol at the initial, and then that was it. Where now it's becoming one of the driving forces. We're seeing, visitor interest in international markets. We work with Destination Canada and others to promote, for example, Alberta as an international destination. While those decisions that are being made in countries like the US and Japan and China and the UK, France, Germany, they're now making decisions also thinking about, geez, I'm really going to add Indigenous cultural visits expectations to my trip plan at the beginning. So we really moved into one of the core drivers of pushing interest for coming to Canada and spending time and learning about Canada.
That's amazing. Why, Keith, would you say that this is an important conference?
Well, I think it's really important for a few reasons. One of which is, we see the work of Indigenous Tourism Alberta. We're so proud of the work they do there. They've been helping the businesses throughout Alberta just grow, and it features that work. We see great non-Indigenous partners, like Explore Edmonton has been an amazing partner for the industry for a very long time. Travel Alberta. It showcases how to do business right to develop Indigenous tourism. We see across the country lots of efforts by the private sector, by different government organizations, and what this conference does is showcase how to do things in a proper way, with walking with us as the theme. And then on the business side, for our business community, it's just really, I find, inspirational. We have our national awards. We have do so many things that help lift up our businesses at a time when all we hear is this negative challenges in the global place right now. I think this is really important for us for that building that positive sentiment on the Indigenous business side as well. So we're very proud of this, and we'll have over 1,000 delegates there. So we must be doing something right.
You for sure are. Thank you so much for joining us this morning, Mr. Henry.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
For more about Indigenous tourism, you can visit destinationindigenous.ca.